All right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna give people a few minutes here to catch up. Make sure they're everybody's all strapped in, settled down, got your drink, coffee, whatever you got. There's actually a coffee, technically a coffee from Wendy's. It's what they call my girl told me about it, Frosty-Chino. Like in Phoenix, they've at least in Phoenix, I'm sure everywhere, but at least in Phoenix, they're closing on the Starbucks early, and I like to get their nitro cold brew because that shit hits hard, wakes me the fuck up. So I enjoy having that over regular coffees and everything else. So anyway, it's gonna give people some time to catch on here. I know I tweeted it out a second ago, and I tagged a bunch of people and everything, just making sure everybody knows what's up. But yeah, so just to get the conversation going. First of all, welcome to the Monday night Hangout, Keyboard Warriors, myself with me, Eddie Law. You can follow me on Twitter at elaw32, as you can see right here on the little spot right here on the side. Hey, what's up, Daniel? So welcome to. I don't know. I'm a little mind fucked because I had a few things that I want to talk about tonight. And again, this is your guys' show. Whatever you guys want to talk about, bring it up. And it really doesn't matter what it is, especially right now. There's no sports. But I had a few things I want to talk about. But I got sent an article from CNN about a woman that lost her mom to COVID, and like she had to FaceTime her mom, and she was there for her last breath through FaceTime. That's some cool shit, dude. So that messed me up a little bit, but it's crazy shit right now. Hey, what's up, PLC? What up, Brando? Hope everyone's doing good and healthy and happy. I hope all your families are good, man. Again, this is the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night Hangout. Your show. Whatever you guys want to talk about, throw in the comment section. I usually just come in with one thing, and we can just go from there. Whatever you guys want to talk about. So it was funny because last week shit was kind of weird, right? And sport, obviously, we haven't had sports in a minute. So, hey, what's up, Liam? Appreciate you jumping on here, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy that chili. Last week was whack. This is weird. This week is weirder. We'll about that in a little bit. But last week, like shit was weird. I was getting really bummed out. This whole thing's not getting to me that much. It's how my kids are handling it. Like they're scared, rightfully so. And as a dad, as a parent, you have to your number one thing with kids to make sure they feel safe. So, working on that, trying to make it sound like not bullshit was hard, but so that was rough. And then came, what was it, Thursday, Friday? And John Jones decides to drive out and get hammered and get a DUI, DWI, whatever he got over there. I was like, oh, okay, we're back. John Jones is like, hold my beer. God damn, this motherfucker. Get some of your comments real quick here. Yeah, article, it got me a little bit, man, like for real. And there's a few other ones. There was someone on Twitter, on MMA Twitter. I'm not gonna out them like that, but they tweeted it themselves. So if you guys see it, you found it. They lost their grandmother to COVID. So, that shit is rough for real. This guy, that's goddamn right, sir. I don't know if you guys have a Costco. They have Costco's everywhere, but I don't know how far east that goes. I doubt they're in other countries there, Liam, but or even in Canada for ELC, but Costco, like in the morning, they bring in pallets of toilet paper, like a shitload of them, right? And just put them right in the middle of the store. And they only allow you to grab one, right? I don't hoard toilet paper. I had, before this whole thing started, I had plenty. And then I just got some more. So, when you work wholesale, you have access to a lot of things. So it worked out. But yeah. So I'm glad you got toilet paper, man. Muse, my boy Brando saying, I'm having to bring back drill sergeant dad at home with my kids because they're getting lax with the hygiene and housework. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, our girls were not happy with me on Saturday when I said, oh, no, they all woke up. First of all, I stayed up late as shit on Friday. I let them. It's my fault. But they woke up late-ish on Saturday, and they thought they were just going to sit around and watch TV and Netflix. Oh, no. No, miss. One of you's got that mop over there. You got the vacuum over there. Let's go. They were not happy. But, you You know what it's like, dude. Deal. They just have to deal with it. Today's the first time I was really scared. How come? And the UK is saying dying by iPad. It's seriously, it's insanity. Jones, did you see the test? Oh, the video? Yeah. The video of John Jones. He was like, where the part that made me laugh was is they told him counting back from 47, right? It's 32 or something like that. He's like 47, 45, 44. My daughter's dyslexic. 43, 44. Like he did that. And I'm like, what does that have to do with you, motherfucker? Like, the fuck, bro? Brandon says, I'm honestly more pissed off at John for putting his family through more of his bullshit at a time where he has to be at home to give him peace of mind. Again, just like we were talking about a second ago, our job is to make sure these kids feel safe. Now their kids, dad, like his kids just see their dad on fucking internet get all fucked up. You know what I mean? And arrested. And a lot of people are like, he's a goat, he's a wild guy, just like Mike Tyson. Well, when's the last time you said Mike Tyson was the greatest of all time? Exactly. What do you remember with Mike Tyson? He was a scary motherfucker, and he was insane, and he said some wild shit, and he was on all kinds of drugs, and he raped a chick. That's what you remember of Mike Tyson. Let's be real. Okay. Number one, sure, killer in the ring. But then all his bullshit follows. That's going to be something with John Jones. Killer in the cage. Hit a pregnant woman, but busted with drugs, cocaine, DUI, all this shit. Liam says, I'm cheap, so I only ever buy 24 packs. Finally pays off. I'm telling you, dude. I always do that. And it's not because like we use that much that quickly. It's because I hate shopping. I can't stand going to the store, even especially right now. And I have to make a trip tomorrow, so it's going to suck. But especially in Arizona, which I'll tell you guys right now, just a few hours ago, or like 3-4 hours ago, they announced the stay-at-home order for Arizona. Fucking finally, okay? It's not much of a stay-at-home order, believe me. I'll tell you guys why. But I'm dreading going to the store tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get up early as shit to go, and just wait for the older folks to get done with their shopping. Daniel says news station here was put on blast for saying an older lady died from coronavirus, saying she was the first here. Her daughter called them out on Facebook saying she died of natural causes in hospice. Good. They should fucking call those out. Like, look, again, and I've said this a million times, I was in the media. I have my broadcast journalism degree from university, and at the same time, and right after I graduated, I was a reporter. I shit you guys not, I was a journalist for a while, and I got out of it because of shit like this. 100%. Look, I'll tell you this right now. Like a lot of people are talking about that video. I think CBS did it, right? Where they used footage from an Italian hospital when they're talking about New York. I hate to break it to you guys. That's not rare. It's not rare at all. What was unethical and stupid, opinion, was not putting on the bottom somewhere, making it clear this is footage from Italy. When's the last time you guys saw video from an ER or from a hospital in America? Doesn't happen. They don't allow it. You're not allowed to have cameras inside the ER, because you got to protect the patients, right? So as soon as I saw the footage, I didn't even wait to see if it was Italy. I knew immediately this is bullshit. This is from somewhere else. They need to put somewhere that it was that. So somebody for sure got fired at CBS, and they apologize and shit, but they can't be doing that shit right now when there's a the dude in office is a guy that calls fake news at anything he doesn't like. And if you just happen to put something he doesn't like, and then on top of that you throw some footage that's not supposed to be in there, you're fucking yourself. So we, as a media, they can't complain that they're getting an unfair shake from the administration. Excuse me, when they constantly shoot themselves in the foot. Let's just be real. Most journalists are doing the right job. Okay. To me, it's not the journalists, because I know a lot of them, believe me. There are a lot of them were my friends that I grew up with. And I have friends in every single big news organization. I have friends at Fox. I have friends at CNN, CBS, MSNBC, ABC. I have every news you could think of. I have friends that work there currently, and I hit those people up all the time. So, I know that they always tell me, the journalists all do good work. They all do the right work. Honestly, and I'll tell you this right now, the people that decide what goes on TV and what goes on the front page, those are the fucking people y'all need to get mad at. 100%. You know how many times I wrote a story and my headline, the next day when I picked up the paper to check out my story, the headline got changed to some bullshit? I'm telling you, it's because it's got to sell. We need to change that fucking mindset for real. I could tell you guys a million stories about when I was a reporter for real, but I honestly don't like to talk about it too much because like I love journalism. That was my first love, 100%. Like the ability to tell a story right down the middle, give you all the facts and let you make up your own mind was my thing. Why? Because it's honest, or at least I thought it was. When I finally got into business and I realized how fucked up it was. Come on, man. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. All right. I'm pissed off he's added gunplay for fuck's sake. What do you mean gunplay? I might have missed what you said. True, but when I think Tyson, I think of biting off ears, dude. Well, he was getting his ass whooped by I can see his face. God damn it. Not Holiday, not Holloway. What am I thinking? Something one of you's gonna get the name before I can. I can't fucking remember. He's a better boxer, honestly, but you know the dude whose ears he bit off. I am embarrassed that I don't remember the name. Anyway, one of you guys will tell me. Daniel, did you get tired of wiping your with your bath mat like Will Ferrell and Step Brothers? I was down to baby wipes. Get them, you know, see hot spots, bro. By any means necessary. I'm telling you, man. I actually, you know, what's funny? I ordered a while ago. I ordered a bidet and it just came in. Just as I got another thing of toilet paper. But I was like, I told my girl, I was like, I'm gonna get this shit. First of all, when I lived in Italy for lived is a rough word for that. I was there for 2 months, study abroad, right? And I remember the first day I went with take a piss, whatever. I didn't even see the bidet. I just thought that was weird. Holyfield, thank you. Evander Holyfield, thank you. See, I thought Holloway, Holyfield, motherfucker. Jeez Christ. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, he bit him twice. Okay, that was freaking ridiculous. But oh fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah. So then later literally the first day in Italy, later that day, this is like fucking 10 years ago, shit you not. The same day later on, after we had a bunch of like actual Italian food, which is honestly way different than you would think it would be. It was time to go take a deuce, and that's when I found out what a bidet was and how to use it and how awesome it really is. So got the bidet, and I don't give a fuck whether or not we run out of toilet paper. I'm still gonna use it. I just gotta install it. But anyway, Dana says, hard to believe any of the news we're seeing. Here's the thing: you can believe the news, okay? You can't believe the headlines. There's a huge difference. And I tell this shit to people because I hate people that go fake news. Everything's fake news. They're all lying to you. Look, some are lying to you, absolutely, but it's not the story. It's the fucking headline. Okay, the headlines tell you one thing, and none of you read this. I mean, not none of you guys, but nobody reads the fucking article. That TLDR that everyone talks about on fucking Reddit and shit, like TLDR, too lazy didn't read. Someone give me the fucking synopsis or whatever. That's exactly what people look for. They don't want to read an entire thing. So that's why everyone comes up, it's fake news. Not to mention the fucking administration right now throws fake news at anything they don't like. Let's be real. Let's just be real. If they don't like what the news is saying, they call him fake news. That's how he is. That's how Cheeto is. So, and some of it fake news and they brought it themselves. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I do know some unethical fucking journalists and they are no longer in there. But at the same time, read the goddamn article, guys. Don't just sit there and read the headline and be like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. Like, for example, I know look, Daniel, you and I go back and forth on shit. And I appreciate going back and forth with you because, like we're very, there's real civil discourse between me and you, right? Like we were talking about how, I think the other day, was it yesterday, you were talking about how they're just trying, they're scare tactics and stuff like that. I get that mindset. I totally get it, dude. Totally understand it. The problem is that it's all feeding into this thing, right? Of this whole fake news thing. And then immediately everyone's, oh, they're trying to scare you. And that's why my first question was, to do what? Or for what? Or are you scared? It's not necessarily trying to scare you. It's that it sells. Sensationalist fucking sells. And it's awful because they're keeping the same, like, what do they call it? Strategy to sell in news that's been there for years. They're using it at the wrong fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I get that mindset. I was just curious as to why you thought it was just scare tactic shit for real. Jones has upped his game from driving loaded to driving loaded and shooting a gun in the middle of a city street, aka gunplay. Got it. Okay, yeah. I forgot that little part of the story. Dude, I was not surprised that he did that. But it's like, motherfucker, who you shooting at? And then when we talked to him about it, he's like, I got stir crazy. So you went out drinking, driving, and shooting your gun in the air. You cashing that check? Goddamn right, I'm cashing that check. You know why? Because it's my fucking money. Eat a dick, dude. You think Trump's getting that shit out of his pocket, bro? That's tax money. That's gonna get taxed again, probably. And it's ridiculous. Look, I'll be real with you guys. I am literally, if I showed you guys my voter identification card, it says independent because I don't trust in any teams. I think all these teams are whack. Okay, but I'm very moderate. But I'm also very much like, let's get government out of this shit, right? Like, I don't like the government telling me I can or can't do something. So people have said I lean libertarian, which I don't understand. Like, I get it, I guess. But I hate taxes. I really do. I understand the necessity of it. If the taxes actually went to the shit they were saying it was going to, I'd be okay with it. But they abuse the fuck out of that. That being said, hell yeah, it's my fucking money. 100% I'm taking that cash. Hey Daniel, I told you a million times, bro. If you don't want that on your conscience, all good, bro. Just send me that shit. I'll take care of it, no problem. I hold it for you. If he gets away with it, talking about John, if he gets away with this bullshit this time, he's gonna end up killing somebody. Look, I don't know if you guys read that. Maki Kawa tweeted an article, an MMA Junkie article out, and he was just like, "This is lazy reporting," and that shit was hilarious because it's like it's lazy reporting to you because you're part of the problem. You enabling fucking asshole. Like you're his fucking manager. You literally your job is for his best interests. How are you not seeing that his behavior is against his best interests? For real. All that being said, I know Fred's gonna come up with some shit on Wednesday or tomorrow night to defend John Jones somehow. But as a fighter, awesome. As a person, fuck him. Especially because I hate when people fucking drive drunk like that. You endanger other people's lives again, mind you, and he shot a gun outside. Real question: because of the media, are you washing your hands more since COVID-19? Because of the media, no, because I don't want to get sick. Mind you, I grew up in a house where it's like you wash your hands before and after, like dinner, and before and after using the bathroom and all that shit, right? The funny thing is how nasty like this the world probably, but I can only speak for America. How gross it is around here that people had to start washing their hands. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, motherfuckers, y'all need to. Yeah. Fucking people fucking scratching their asses and shit and then grabbing their burger. All right. John was pulled over in downtown Albuquerque on Central Boulevard in front of a popular trash bar called the Library. Okay, I'm surprised, and I know you're there. Are bars still open in Albuquerque? I thought New Mexico shut it all down, or was he just driving around? Oh, you know what? Maybe he knew someone there. I don't know. You let me know. Bars here are shut the fuck down. I'll tell you that much. To be back on Eddie, listen to Tool Vicarious. Gotcha. Scare people to stay inside. I get it, and see how easily it is for the government to control citizens. 100%. Here's the thing, and it's not. And I get what you're saying. Again, I totally understand it. To stay inside, and it almost seems like an experiment to control people. They were doing that before. Like with a lot of things. Now, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying no, fuck, just do it because they've done it before anyway. They're gonna do it no matter what they do. No, not 100%. But this is different. Like people are actually fucking dying, and especially older folks, people with health issues already. Like people are losing their lives. So I get what you're saying, the whole scary and everything, and it totally makes sense. Like coming from your point of view, but this doesn't seem to me. And we've seen other things where it's like, oh, the government's trying to control you. You know what I mean? Like we've seen other things that are quite obviously that. This is a little different, okay? Because this is an actual. It's almost like this. It's like the okay. Here it is. And Daniel, you tell me if you agree with this. This is almost like a cry wolf situation, right? For years they've been trying to pull bullshit to try and control us and shit and control us. They finally fucking mean it this time to fucking help us, and people are like, they're just trying to scare you and try to control you, bro. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like they cried wolf so goddamn long, and at the very end they were finally like, oh no, we mean it this time, and all of us are sitting back like, sure. You know what I mean? I'm all in on this shit just for the fact that I have a friend that got fucking sick and he tested positive, I believe, and like and I know people. No one from no one on my family is anyone that I know hasn't passed from it yet. God willing, they don't. But I I know people whose families have lost people because of this shit. Arizona has a lot of older folks, especially people that are retired, especially people with cancer. I mean, we have like some of the best cancer centers in the country here. So like Mayo Clinic and all those. So you know, people here are dying and shit. And I know quite a few people who have lost family members to it, and that wakes me the fuck up. I'm like, fuck it. If staying home means like if staying away from other people means we don't spread this shit around, and especially someone in my family, and I have family members who have health issues and shit. If that means helping them out by staying away, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck what the government's trying to control. You know what I mean? When it gets to the point where it's for real, like they're really trying to do some bullshit, then look, we'll all stand up. This part of America. But this whole thing, calling it fake news and a hoax, like, and I know what Cheeto did with the whole, like, it's a Democrats' next hoax. It's not that he wasn't saying the Democrats created this hoax. He was saying that the Democrats are going to take this as a hoax against him or somehow, which he kind of fucked up anyway. But we can talk about it some more later. There's way too many pedo libertarians. Not a label you want. Right. That's why I say moderate. Like, I'm independent. I'm not joining any teams, bro. Who's a pedo libertarian? Like, legit libertarian. I'm sure I know their name. I probably don't know that they're libertarians. Daniel, if it takes scaring the morons who refuse to stay in, I'm good with it. And the morons are the ones that are crazy. Oh, hold up. Trying to come up. There it is. DC came out and said UFC needs to get him some help. Dude, somebody's got to help this guy. His management hasn't done it. His teammates haven't done it. His coaches haven't done it, as far as we know, but I highly doubt they have. And more importantly, he hasn't done it. At some point, is anyone gonna step up? I mean, I feel like if the UFC came in and try to do something about it, that's like the last straw. If they can't help him after everyone else tried or haven't tried, fuck it. John Jones is a grown-ass man. He's gonna destroy his own life. And my granny being alive matters more than anyone's liberty. I'm telling you, dude. Like, I lost my grandparents in 19. My favorite my grandpa. That's my mom's parents were dope as fuck. I honestly, dude, I miss those man. My mom's the youngest of a lot of kids, right? The youngest. So she at least the youngest girl. She has a younger brother. He was the youngest of all of them. But her parent, my grandparents were much older, obviously. So they passed. My grandma, my mom's parents, my grandma passed in 95. And then my grandmother, my dad's mom, passed a few years later, like in the early 2000s. And then it was my grandpa, my mom's dad. And that dude was a bad motherfucker, dude. I shit you guys not. That dude used to walk around and tell people and tell us as kids that we were related to Pancho Villa. So I ran with that shit till about high school when I realized I was probably bullshit. I tell you not, I kid you not though. I'm telling my kids that shit too. Okay, I'm related to Pancho Villa. I don't give a fuck. But that was just probably bullshit. But that dude was dope. I'll tell you guys a very personal story. The last time I saw my grandpa, I was 16 years old. I'm 34 now, so it's been a long time. But I was 16 years old, and I had gone to Mexico with my mom because she wanted to go see him because his health was declining. She wanted to see him, one more time. She would go back and forth to see him, but he lived in Guadalajara, and we're in Phoenix, obviously. So she would fly back and forth. My dad had a lot of work to do, so he couldn't go with her. So they asked me, and it was summer, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. So we go, and the very last time I saw my grandpa, and it doesn't. And once in a while I tear up telling the story, but I won't now because it's a funny story. He was such a rebel, and my mom used to tell me that I was just like him growing up, because he used to walk around in aviators, didn't give a fuck. If you can imagine, like a Mexican dude dressed in vaquero cowboy gear, basically. Okay, 10-gallon hat, all that shit, boots, and fucking aviators. That shit was hilarious. He thought he was a bad motherfucker, and he was really. But the last time I saw him, he at that point he had lost all mobility, couldn't speak anymore. He could only make like that voices, right? And now my parents were paying a nurse full time to live there and take care of him, so he was all right. But last time I saw him, he was laying in bed and his body stopped moving, couldn't do anything. He was stiff as a board. Like, dude was done. Like, I can't imagine being in his position. I would have wanted out long ago before this, but he started. Then nurse is like, "All right, it's time to eat." All right, y'all hear me? Dude, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me, because this is a fucking trip for real. So the internet just went out for no reason a second ago. Yeah, I'm seeing to those motherfuckers. But just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. I'm really hoping you can. It's just weird here. And again, everyone just got sent home and it's like everyone's acting all fucking weird. All right. But so I'm assuming you guys can hear me. I'm hoping. Actually, I could just fucking look at the stream myself, huh? I'm assuming you guys can hear me. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Cool. All right. So sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you guys can still all see me and shit. But so what? Oh yeah, my grandpa. So he was on the bed, whatever, laying down, and at that point it was hard to get him like sit up. So my mom said, "Hey, can you help the nurse sit him up?" So I did. Hard ass fucking pushes him up, and he's sitting up, and she starts feeding him the soup, and she tells him, she goes, "Hey, I don't want you spitting that out again. Okay, let's not spit it out again." Turns out, to fuck with the nurse, my grandpa was spitting it out. It's like little things here and there. So she goes, "Hey, don't spit it out like yesterday," right? So then he gets a whole mouthful, eats it, whatever, a couple more, and then she goes, "Okay." And he starts drooling a little bit. And she goes, "Come on," I said, "Don't spit it out." And so he has a whole mouthful, right? And he looks at me, looks at the nurse, looks at me, and he goes, And I burst out laughing. He had a look of like laughing on his eyes because he couldn't laugh anymore. And it was fucking great. So I miss that dude for real. I'm not sure if your comments are coming through. Apparently, I think StreamYard might have taken the shit. So I'm gonna go through and get on the actual. Oh, good. You guys can. Okay, cool. All right. So we're back. We're back at full. So yeah, he just spit out and shit. So it was pretty fucking funny. All right, let me catch up on some comments here. I know I lost you guys a while ago. Hey, if it happens again, man, fuck it. I might just jump on what's the fucking called? Whatever app that Twitter uses to do live videos. Yeah, I'll jump on that. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Wait, no. Oh yeah, we talk about DC and everything. There is zero defense. He's already hurt someone and didn't learn anything. Oh, of course he didn't learn anything. He keeps, he might not even get anything on this one. Due to COVID, they might not even fucking make him go to court for it. No, so those bars are closed. He knows somebody. On Twitter, some guy Google mapped it and he was outside a strip club. There you go. Daniel, I'm talking about the news. All they do is focus on deaths and not how many are and have recovered. Right. And that's another thing that I can't stand. And again, so I'll tell you guys another story about when I was a writer or journalist, reporter, whatever. I call myself a journalist, but everyone called me a reporter. But I wrote a story about like a small time like semi-pro hockey league that had a team in Tucson, Arizona, and not there anymore. But they were doing something really nice with somebody, like raising money and shit. Someone, I think there was like their kid had some kind of disease, and I did a story on it. It was a long time ago, so I remember it was like some kind of cancer, right? I can't remember what it was, so I don't like to speak about it, and specifics. But that story was a good story, and it was like a really good feel-good story. That story got buried. That's my story. It got buried in the paper. Okay, mind you, my story about how it was a story. And when you're a journalist, when you're working a professional, you write a lot of stories. You're working a lot of fucking stories at once because you got to get paid, right? So I wrote a story about how someone went into a bar and shot it up and stole money and awful shit. That was a front page story. Okay, if it bleeds, it leads is 100% true. So I'm with you, dude. I wish they wouldn't do that shit. Unfortunately, that's a lot of things. That's a lot of old school mentality, and all the editors are old as shit. I mean, it really is. All the heads of these organizations are old as shit. So, excuse me. I'm with you. I wish, man. I wish they focus more on positive shit. So it's fading in and out. Fuck me. I'm sorry, guys. Everyone, it's almost like the second they shut this city down, like, or they announced the lockdown, it got weird as hell around here. So if it keeps going back and forth, just let me know and I'll just fucking maybe I'll record the rest of it and I'll put it up there. Or maybe I'll just go on Twitter and do a live from there and just using my data. But yeah. All right. I'll still make fun of John Jones and his stupid mistakes. I will too. Everyone should. So Mamaki needs to put his energy into helping John Jones' family. His longtime fiance and children are suffering and grieving because of his repeated choices he made. Fuck John, 100%. Liam, the police cam show the library bar and grill knockouts 50 feet across the street. And now all the people are doing is dying from this virus or have symptoms. Like people aren't dying from anything else. I'm surprised they didn't say Karen Rogers died from it. Well, he didn't. So, but they're like you. I think you're the one you're the one that said that there was a story where someone died. Oh, no, I forgot. Was it you or somebody else said a story where somebody died and they attributed it to COVID and their next of kin were upset because it wasn't. And down a hospice. That's what you say, I think. Dana, people need to understand how horrific this is. Even surviving doesn't mean you aren't left with permanent lung damage. And look, I'm a little like a tiny bit nervous, okay? Because I had valley fever from a few years ago, and I got really bad pneumonia from it. And so I know there's some kind of scarring in my fucking lungs. So yeah. 610 was Gary Johnson, and he didn't take that serious at all. Like he went on Rogan's and he was like chill. And I'm like, dude, you ain't trying to win. Fuck you. Liam says, I don't know any names, but lack of consent laws is a common theme in libertarian message boards. Blogs, pretty sure Vice did a thing on it. I might actually look that up because I'm interested now in learning about it. Like that's weird. I didn't know there was a lot of like pedos and libertarians. Oh, it is whatever, man. John Jones said should find a hobby like Twitch, streaming, painting, maybe culinary arts. He got to find something, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, if he hasn't figured it out at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he has not figured this shit out at this point, I don't know what fucking else we can do for him. I mean, what he can do for himself. It's literally on him. It's on him and nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, his family can try, and I'm sure they have, and his family can try, and his friends can try, but it hasn't been working, obviously. Oh, Otis, you're the man, dude. Everybody's here for some Otis. All right. Here we go. Daniel says, so how many on here want to see Ferguson versus Gaethje, or would you rather postpone that card and wait for Khabib Ferguson? If you raise your hand, shame on you. I would rather wait. I'd rather wait. Like, we've been waiting for this fight. Let's say they do Gaethje Ferguson, and somehow Gaethje beats him. We'll never get Khabib Ferguson. We'll never get it. And it's like, really, motherfuckers? Like, we might not get it anymore anyway, but I'd rather not get it because of some crazy shit and have it be like a legend in its own. Have someone do like a short 30 for 30 or a long 30, just a regular 30 for 30 later on, you know, like in a few years from now, about how these couldn't get this fight to fucking happen. Or, you know, or just wait a few more months. Just wait a few fucking months, man. There's no way. This thing isn't okay. It's not going to be over for a very long time. But I think if we do it right, we play our cards right, we take care of ourselves and each other, because that's what this whole COVID thing's going to take, is taking care of each other, not just ourselves. You know, by staying home and all that. I could see it being later in the year. You know what I mean? Just make it happen. Even if there's no fans in there, just make it happen. That's it. But this trying to force it because Dana's, you know, hard-headed and he wants to be like, well, no one thought I could do it, so I did it anyway. First of all, it's a wrong fucking message to send, you dick. Wrong fucking message. But I'd rather push. You guys throw in the comment section, what would you rather do? Gaethje Ferguson or wait? Cheeto Von Trump pulled the plug on Eddie's Truth. Hey, look, hey, that's happened before a long time ago when I don't know how many of you remember Andrew Reed. We had a son on the SHP podcast the other night. But we had Andy on. Andy used to do this thing where he, at the very end of the show, will say some shit like, I don't even want to say it now. I don't want to get put on the government watch list, but he would call for people to do something to a certain Cheeto. So he would do that, right? And I'd be like, God damn it. I would hit end broadcast as soon as I could, but he would still get it in there. I'm surprised we didn't get put on a watch list, or at least we didn't find out that we got put on a watch list. During one show, he said it halfway through. I shit you guys not. Within not even 5 minutes after he made that same comment, but in the middle of the show, like my internet shut off and the show stopped. Like it stopped completely. And it took me like 30 minutes to get it back up. And then we did I had to do a second video. I'm sure if you guys go far back enough on our little history on the videos that we posted on this account, you could probably find it. But it was like, we were all eerie. Like during the break, we all hopped on a phone call and I was like, what the fuck, Andy, what happened? He was just laughing his ass off. Holy shit. So wouldn't be surprised if Cheeto Von Trump got me. This guy. Okay. All right. I get it. Backhanded compliment. Appreciate it. Wasn't a big gulp, bro. It's a Wendy's. I'm embarrassed to even say it. It's a Frosty Chino. So again, I said it earlier in the show. Starbucks in Phoenix all closed at 6 today. Obviously, whatever. But and yesterday too. Now I think about it. So I on the way home, and my girl wanted a Frostino because she likes the Wendy's cold brews. I got it. It's not, the chocolate one's not good. I'll tell you that much right now. It tastes like a Frosty. If you guys have got Frosty and let it melt, it tastes like that, and it's not good. That being said, there's coffee in it, and somehow it's working and keeping me awake because I was falling asleep before I even jumped on here. Too many folks on Netflix. The broadband is full. Oh, dude, we're gonna get I can't wait once this has calmed down quite a bit. All stories and documentaries when they get how crazy this thing got. And I want to see the stats on the online services and how the way the internet works and all sorts of shit. So they even throw down Netflix quality. They really did too. Yeah. All right. Gal Gadot voice. Imagine there's no heaven. Oh God. Did that not backfire hard as shit? God damn. Gal, why would you do just chill out? All these celebrities in other countries are donating money. You're over here singing a fucking song. Then I said, did anyone remind him he still has to pay for internet during the pandemic? Look, bro, they're not supposed to cut your shit off. Okay. All right. Get the hamsters back on the Wi-Fi generator wheel. I shit you not. If I could do that without being inhumane, I would do it. Have hamsters do all my power. It'd be dope. All right, what else we got? Mark Ruffalo voice is easy if you try. Oh god, we started that. Oh shit. All right, let me scroll a little back up. I missed some of you guys' stuff. MMA gods, what's up, brother? Here we go. Abuelito with a spit win. Yeah, dude, I shit you not. My grandpa was the fucking man. I miss that dude, and I only got to know him a few years because we moved here to LA from Mexico when I was a kid. But we would go back and hang out with that dude. That dude was dope. Like he was just cool, like total asshole if he wanted to be, and like very much of a rebel. But I was his favorite, from what everyone used to say. Like my uncles and aunts used to get mad because he would only want to play with me when I was a baby, and I was his favorite. And so that dude was just dope as hell. Wow, Americans do love big food. Oh, I shit you not. Liam, you have no idea. They have some nice stuff. I've never seen chicken breast and a croissant in the UK tasty. Okay. I don't know how it's in the UK, but I learned that America is all about everything's got to be large and huge and ridiculous when I went to Italy for 2 months. When I was there, like, it was not same prices. It was a little cheaper, not by much, but a little cheaper to buy food and go to dinner and all that. But the portions are way smaller. And then I realized Mexico's the same thing. The portions are way smaller. Like, you don't need a fucking bottomless or never-ending pasta bowl from Olive Garden. Like, you get one fucking serving. You eat it, you're fucking full. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, in America, everything's got to be large. Everything's got to be large. Your internet about to take another dump? I hope not. It was a while ago, so I'm really catching up on all your shit, so just give me a minute. You talk about Gal Gadot's awful celebrity collab. It was a shit show, and she was proud. Yeah, she was a little weird. Like, she was very much dumb to do that. Off topic, you notice that MMA media are taking the keyword format because of COVID-19. You're getting these royalties. I'm not, and fuck them. No, I'm just kidding. I get it. Everyone's doing the same shit, and we've been doing it forever. Okay, so here's a story that I never told anybody. Not even Fred and Jesse. So check this out. A prominent MMA website, okay, had hit me up about jumping on as a guest on one of their shows, right? And there was going to be a brand new show, and they wanted me to be the first guest, but they asked me about these questions, like how to do this, that, and I'm like, yeah, y'all fucking like you guys belong to a pretty big, like your parent company is not small. Like why? You know, I mean, I was skeptical, and anyway, long story short, we hadn't agreed to anything, but the whole idea got nixed by other people at that website that didn't like me, or don't like me or the keyboard warriors, basically. And so, you know, whatever. And that same website started doing this shit a while, just not too long ago. They started doing this shit on their own website, and I just laughed about it because I was like, bro, we beat you to it. Like, you know what I mean? But hey, man, fair enough. What are you gonna do? Not everyone's doing it because they don't want to, you know, go in those studios and shit. All right, what else we got? I'm telling you. I don't want to give us fucking nobody wants to give us credit, you know, and I get it. Ever. I honestly don't care. When is Ramadan over? June? Ooh, I used to know this answer too. Does anyone know? Bellator cancel more fights today, as they should. All right, here we go. Otis says, I don't want anything but Ferguson versus Nurmagomedov. We might as well wait until this dumb virus goes on somewhere. I'm telling you, that's the only way to go, in my opinion. Cheeto Von Trump, yeah. They brought the format and they're using it because COVID-19. Right. Some of the other sites have tried to do it before COVID, but now everyone's doing this. And so it's killing, obviously, this kind of streams. I think it's slowing all this shit down. So, because they're all doing it from home. But everyone wants to do like the in-studio thing, the way the Gorgeous George does it with MMA Junkie. Or I don't know if I still do MMA Junkie, but the way they were doing that there, like in the casino with a cage in the back and live, that shit is dope. If I had money to do that, sure, I'd do that. But this is the easiest way to do it for fun. You know what I mean? Jed Meshu pointed out, it's been like 3 years since Tony fought a top 5 guy. He's old as fuck for lightweight. He trains like he hates his brain. He might be done already. How fuck would that be? That because of this shit, we never get this fight and we never see Tony again. That would just be fucking awful. I want to see UFC 249. If it's Gaethje versus Tony, Khabib versus Tony, Conor versus Tony, Dana versus Tony, I don't give a fuck. I want 249. I think we just all want to see something. If I'm not on watch list for my tweets alone, I bet you are. All right? I read some of your shit. Like, yo, all Starbucks here closed at 3 p.m. There you go. They're at 6 here, but I'm sure that'll change. What story? The one about my grandpa or the one about the website? I'm not saying nothing, Liam. So yours is over May 23rd? Maybe I missed the question. Hold up. Someone explain to me what May 23rd is about. Oh, June 23rd. Okay. Oh, Ramadan. Got it. Oh, the website? That happened, I shit you not. Oh, man. Like a year and a half ago? 2 years ago? And I didn't say anything about it because I didn't want to say anything about it to anybody unless we were actually going to make a move. But what I didn't want to do was change anything about the show. So, you know, and I get it. We're not making, I shit you not, we make zero money out of this. But I literally do this for fun because I enjoy the fuck out of it and it keeps my journalism mind, broadcast journalism mind working, my media mind, I guess, working, right? But, and it, you know, gives me press and everything. But still. Is it May 23rd or June 23rd? Ramadan. Let's look this up. Hold up. Since we're all together. When is Ramadan over? Maybe I should have done that. My internet's shit right now. Yeah, Liam. Someone pays attention. I'm saying, dude, my fucking internet shit right now. I'm like afraid to Google anything on my computer. Just because like I don't want it to fuck with the stream. So I'll Google it on my phone. You looked it up? Okay, cool. All right, well, there you go. So I don't know how that limits. I mean, it's gonna limit. It's gonna limit the I guess Khabib's availability, but it won't be that bad. Look, this shit's not gonna be over till like August. I'm telling you. So yeah, but yeah, that was yeah, the website thing was different. I never told the guys because I don't want to like make them think like, and I might have actually told them, I don't remember, but I don't want to make them think anything like that, you know, that we had a chance to do anything. I think I was getting my chain pulled by someone that I know that works at that website and that I'm no longer friends with, because he was a dishonest piece of shit. But you know how it is, guys. Let's see. What the fuck? All right. Anyway, Ramadan 2020, the U.S. will begin in the evening of Thursday, April 23rd. It ends in the evening of Saturday, May 23rd. Dates may vary. That makes sense. Stores will open when everyone gets a stimulus check. I bet. Oh, fucking have to. That's where are you guys at on that? I read the story, read a list of that stimulus package is going to pay for. I got kind of pissed because you could take all that money and give to the people, and everyone gets like 13 grand. Everyone can pay their bills and can pay their mortgage, their rent and shit, and then go out and spend it and stimulate the economy. But these fucking politicians, because it's not their money, I don't give a fuck. But you guys tell me what you guys think about that. All right. Y'all see the acquisition the UFC made from Ryzen? If you think Conor gets in people's head before the fight, y'all haven't watched Manel Cape in Ryzen. I have not, and I'm just gonna note that down because I actually don't know that name. Manel Cape. Okay. Cool. I have it written down. So now 5'6" bantamweight. Signs multi-fight deal with the UFC. Let's see what his record stats are. I would pop this up. Sorry, guys. I will pop this up, but my internet's already fucking questionable. He's on a 3-fight win streak. Kaya Sakura, Takeya Mizugaki. Win over Ian McCall. Let's say the Ian McCall wins his, like, the one he hangs his head on. So, any other names? Yeah. I mean, he's young. He's young, right? Right? He's pretty young. Yeah. We'll see what he does, man. I'll look it up too. Keep doing it for fun. Don't put it on me. I'm not going to, believe me. You're all bad motherfuckers. Gotta run. Good night. Hey, Stay safe out there, Brando. All right. Shout out. Say hi to your family for me, please. Yeah, it differs every year with our Babylon calendar. Yeah. Canada gets 4-month wages, not a one-time check. That was weirding me up. Weirded me out. Canada, UK, New Zealand, all these other European countries, but Canada is the one that's size-wise comparable to us, to the US. But they're all paying full wages for months. And over here, it's like, here's a one-time check for $200. We're going to keep the rest of your tax money that's supposed to be yours. I've seriously always hated fucking taxes. Like the way the taxes work here is fucking stupid. I'm responsible with my money. I get paid almost $24,000 in taxes last year, so I don't mind getting $1,200 from the government. I'm glad they're increasing unemployment though. Yeah, I mean you're still working, right? Because I am, but it's still, especially for those of us that may be furloughed. That was the other question I was gonna say, like whether or not like I'm sure for this month I'll be like, yeah, you could work from home and shit, but how long can that actually stay up? Good old USA. I don't know, man. The history of this country is complicated at best. At worst, downright fucking evil. Sometimes, not all the time. Not all the time, mind you. USA has done a lot of good things, but some of this shit was written in blood. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right. So, what was I going to talk about now? 249. I don't think it'll happen, but that's just me. What else did we get? I think Daniel wanted to talk about Brady going to the Bucks. Shit, I don't know when he's gonna get to fucking start fucking playing. Oh, have you guys seen Tiger King? I know I fucked around online about it. I didn't want to watch the fucking Tiger King because everyone else was. But still, what the fuck? Daniel says, yeah, I'm thankful I'm still working. I have a few friends in the bar and restaurant business that are stressing out right now. They are stressing out right now. Me too. I work in the dry food distribution industry. So I guess is the industry or whatever sector of industry. And so I'm technically essential. So I'm still working. So I'm thankful for that for sure. But yeah, I've also had friends at a restaurant. I have a friend that's a restaurant owner. I think he's going to have to close within the next month if they don't open the shit back up. It's fucking scary, dude. I'm with you, dude. Dude, you know where I work? So we're waiting on the government commission to work something out. Yeah. Hopefully it works out, man. We don't pay for health insurance either. I know. I'm telling you. USA equals British Empire version 2. And you know what? And I've heard that. I heard that comparison from other British people. And I was like, huh. Shit. I hate the NCAA. Just saw your RT on Twitter. Yeah, dude, the NCAA denied seniors this year that lost their last year of eligibility in sports, in the fall sports. Denied them an extra year of eligibility, which they deserve, but they denied them that. So they gave the spring sports another year, though, which is whatever. Football, basketball, those guys are fucked. Just what it is. Are you watching Ozark? Oh, my girlfriend's watching Ozark right now. She's over on the TV watching it. I think I just couldn't get into Ozark. It got confusing. I think I just jumped in it in the middle of it. It just didn't work out. So maybe if I started from the beginning, but now I just don't feel like it. I work in solar, so business is good and busy right now, surprisingly. Well, I mean, I guess I wonder why it's busy. I mean, they're still giving those like free solar basically, where like they get like a government program and they pay for it. I don't know how that works. In Arizona, it's a little something like that. Just watch HBO 6-part documentary McMillions. What a story! And I got nothing to try and look up. I feel like my soul needed a scrubbing after watching that first 5 episodes of Tiger King. Shit was crazy. Just finished it last night. Sounds like it's not over. You finished the whole series, dude? It's so wild. The whole story is insane, but like everyone in that story is disgusting. All of them are fucked up, evil ass people. Not evil, but a couple of them are evil, but they're shitty ass people. But you cannot fucking tell me that Carol did not beat her first husband to the Tigers. There's no way she didn't do it. Come on now, like, come on. She had everything to lose. All the evidence, in my opinion, pointed to her. And what the fuck? Screw that Tiger show, bro. If you haven't watched the Ozark, you need to get on it. Yeah, I'll get on it at some point. I mean, trying to scroll up here. McMillions was wild as fuck. Brady has 2 to 3 years left. Tiger King was something else. There are some backwards characters in Oklahoma. Florida, shit. To light things up, a known account on Twitter is paying women for feet pics. And I need to know who. Not because I want to like blast them, like, but I have an idea who it could be, and I don't want to put them on blast right now. So, if you could DM me, that'd be dope. Oh, these motherfuckers! Hold up, I have a trip to Chicago set up. Huh. What the fuck? Huh. So I have a trip to Chicago in May, and they just sent me some email saying they changed my shit. Okay. I gotta ask my girlfriend about that because she got her tickets too. Okay, I need to know who it is. DM me if you need to, or put it in the comment section if you don't care. Just so I know who, if I'm right. I have an idea, but I'm not sure 100%. I work for a distributor, so on our side it's busy. Gotcha. Yeah, I work at a food distributor or dry food distributor, so we're busier than shit. Busier as fuck right now, dude. I kid you not. No, I'm not watching Tiger King. I'll be that guy. I didn't want to, and like I shit you not, I got home. I literally the day I started it, it's so stupid. Our gyms, like jiu-jitsu gym and CrossFit have closed a while ago, right? And they're still closed. So I was supposed to go get some workout equipment, like weights and shit, from a friend of mine. And then he had to go out of state to take care of his mom, who, she's a little older. She's not sick, but he's wanting to make sure she's gonna be okay. So he flew out there, and now he's over there for who knows how long. And I got home from work, and I hit him up. He goes, "Hey man, I'm sorry, I had to take off." And he's like 4 hours away, and I had to take off. And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Can I just go in your house?" He goes, "Everything's locked, and there's no way for you to get in." I'm like, "Fuck." So I get home and I couldn't work out, so I just did like a quick run and I have some kettlebells and shit. I did some shit with it, and I go sit down, and I'm like, "Fuck." I was planning on working out for like 4 hours, 3 hours to make myself really tired and do something. And my girl's like, "You want to watch Tiger King?" And at that point, everyone had been hammering me about it on Twitter, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll watch it." I got 5 minutes in a Tiger show, and I was bored. Watch the whole episode, okay? Just watch the whole first episode and be like, "Go on." At the one, and then after, like, "Yo, Carol's guilty." I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What chick is from San Antonio? Carol? Season 2, Ozark was a bit flat. It was awesome. We're about to fire up season 3. My girl's like halfway through season 3. Let's see. It's intense. Gotcha. Okay. I don't want to rehash shit, right? But I don't know if you guys remember. All right, I'll wait for you in the MMA chat. Let me know about that, okay? Flying Brian. And everyone forgets about this. He got shit on for a minute for it, but I don't know. And don't fucking go after him for it, because I don't know if he apologized or not. I don't remember him doing it, but people did a couple videos that accusing him of stealing content. And when you can watch the original videos and then the videos he made, bro, like I was in there going like, "Oh no, Brian, I can't support that." Like that's fucked up, because I knew him when he first started. Like, I'd already been doing it, and then he started doing it too. And the difference is he went really hard at it, and to where I was doing it for fun and still doing it for fun, he was trying to do something with it, and he actually got picked up by a website. But I'll tell you one that kind of was like, "Ooh, you motherfucker!" Like he took one of a couple of Fred's catchphrases, and that was not cool. And then I haven't seen him put videos out in forever. Now he does like beer and shit like that, which is awesome. He opened up, I believe he has a brewery, which is kind of cool. Like I would love to see, like, I've been in breweries and they're actually pretty cool. I'm not a huge beer guy, but I enjoy going to a brewery that has some like nice original shit. Chicago in May. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read that email in a little bit and find out that they canceled it. And honestly, I'm just gonna cancel it. There's no way. Yeah, put it in the FB group because I want to know. I mean, is it the one that I'm on, that you and I are on? Because I need to know. Like, I just need to know who it is for real. Like MMA Heads, I think it's called. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Hold up. Is it it? Yeah, it is. MMA Heads. Yeah, let me know. If that's it, put it in there, please. I need to know. If it's the guy I think it is, I'm gonna laugh. I just realized this was Kirby. Kirby doesn't do the MMA, the Monday Night Hangout, because I started it because my girlfriend would go out of town for work. Obviously, not going to do that for a long while, but she would go out of town for work, and it was always on a Monday she would leave, and she comes back on a Wednesday. And so I started doing it on Monday because I was by myself, just me and the dogs. Usually the dogs are in this room with me. They're out with my girl, but that's why I do that. No, he'll be here tomorrow night though, or Wednesday night. Sorry, he'll be here Wednesday night for Keyboard Warriors. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, no, on Twitter, MMA Meat is stealing my shit. It's all good. I ain't mad at them. He totally did. He had like 10 times the followers of the guy whose video copied. Right. And he said F and started brewing beer. As he should have. You can't fucking do that. There's another guy, fucking that weird ass dude with a fucked up neck. And look, if he has a medical thing, I'm sorry, but he pissed me the fuck off because he was straight up plagiarizing motherfuckers. What's the thing? Jim Edwards, I think, was doing that shit. And he denied the fuck out of it. I don't know how it worked out, but he was, fuck him, dude, for real. That shit pissed me off so bad. I'm sure he's a decent guy, but don't fucking steal people's content. That's hard work, dude. Yeah, all right, cool. Yes, on that one. How long are we on lockdown? I think until April 30th for now, from what I have read. It might be longer than that. It might be some places already now. It's fucked that we're going through May. It's like, ugh. But I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Since we're on this thing, let me look up the what they said. Let's see. All right, Governor Doug Ducey announced a stay-at-home order for Arizonans. Mind you, the list of fucking essential shit is hilarious. This motherfucker has golf courses, salons, barbershops, and a bunch of shit that shouldn't be on there. I swear we have the dumbest governor in the whole fucking country. Fucking jackass. This article does not say how long this is going to be, dude. So I would Google it, but I'm assuming from people that I've heard, it takes effect tomorrow at 5 and then goes on, I think, through a month. And then I guess he'll update it as we go. But I stopped going to Cold Stone Creamery after this asshole fucking got elected. He's a dick. I don't know how he got elected. So is it just social distancing till the 30th or everything's still close to the 30th? I heard, okay, so far as Arizona goes, it's mostly social distancing. For real. Like, the dude barely did shit. Nothing more gets closed off of this thing. Like, it's just a show. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. Like, if you go off the list of stuff, like, he has golf courses and salons and barbershops in there. Literally nothing's changed. All right, unless he comes up saying, like, all right, now we have a curfew and this and that. Cool. But this asshole said we're doing a stay-at-home order and it's going to be holistic. Holistic is what people say that don't want to take medicine to get better. Okay? Bullshit. Most of the time it's bullshit. This one's bullshit. Doug Ducey just trying to make sure he doesn't lose all those businesses whose pocket he's in. I'll fucking say it. I don't give a shit. That guy's crooked. I don't give a fuck. I can say that shit. What is a better degree to get you money? Business administration or human resources? That's a question for somebody else, bro. I did journalism. I don't know, dude. Better degree to get you money. Business administration or human resources? I don't know. I feel like HR, but I don't know, dude. I wonder if that business administration gives you skills to open up a business, and that in the end of the day, that might be better. 5-step ventilators are already all used up. Yeah, we're all fucked. Nutjob evangelical in Florida got arrested today for demanding his followers show up at church and hug each other. Fuck that guy. Florida would do that, by the way. But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, here you go. So this is happening in Arizona too. Parks are. Oh shit, Liam. There you go. Yeah. Flag's actually an hour and a half, I think, away from me. I think God's. I think you're about an hour and a half from me. All right, so this is fucking. See, take care, Davey. Have a good night, man. Parks are still open, but they have started seeing the non-essentials gathering at parks, and now our mayor is threatening to close parks. They're doing that here too. I shit you not, they're doing that here too. Not too long. There's literally a park 2 minutes from here, and we drove by it yesterday just to see, and there was fucking bunch of kids in the playground. I'm like, you fucking assholes, like you guys are idiots. That's the only reason they're doing these stay-at-home orders, dude. It's not really to scare people. It's not all that shit. I mean, it's different opinion than what we were saying, right? But they're doing all this shit not to piss off people or to control them or anything, but because people are too fucking stupid to stay home when asked to. They're fucking retards. So now it's like, all right, bitch, now you have to stay home. So funny how liquor stores are essential business, right? It's weird. But if you look at the list in Arizona, you guys can Google it if you want to. The list of essential shit, you just sit there going like, fucking really? This dude just doesn't want to close anything. I'm telling you. It's gonna be no different. People are still gonna gather and shit, and it's gonna be dumb as hell. And then it's gonna force douchey to fucking do something. The mayors all called him out here in the state, by the way. All the mayors wrote him a letter like, close it down, bitch. And even after he closed it down, the mayor of Phoenix, I think Kate Gallego, Phoenix is the largest city in Arizona. She came out and said, this list is laughable. What the fuck are you doing? So at this point, I think all the mayors should make their own fucking list and enforce it that way. And just make douchey look like a fucking lame duck. Because that's what he is. He's fucking whack. He hasn't done shit for Arizona. He has nothing. Nothing. We're still like near dead last in education in the state. He's been governor forever. Like, we don't give a fuck about the kid. That's bullshit. Mercedes Formula One team engineers came up with a breathing in and can make 1,000 a day. Fuck yeah. That's what I like. I like private companies and private people creating solutions for public issues. Because they can make money off of it. And there you go. Stimulation for the economy. At least as far as that stuff goes. I saw that I just started following F1 after watching the Netflix docuseries. I haven't still, honestly. I got a few more minutes here, guys, before I had to go. So I'm going to check, do a last check of headlines and stuff. Let's see. Shaq says he stopped going to Tiger King Zoo. Well, yeah, they had Shaq on that fucking thing. I shit you not. I'm checking CNN real quick. I know I don't want to throw out too many bad news. Honestly, my idea for the show is to kind of like find a bunch of good news stories, like good shit, like positive stuff. And yeah, I just didn't have time. I had to work a lot. Today was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm legit thinking about just staying home because I'm fucking tired. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. The New York neurosurgeon who separated conjoined twins dies from complications of COVID. God damn. Ford to build 50,000 ventilators in 100 days. Let's fucking go forward. Do your thing, bro. There's a story about the F1 engineers. That's pretty dope. Engineers helped make a breathing aid for coronavirus patients in less than 100 hours. Dope. James Dyson. I'm pretty sure Dyson being like the vacuum cleaner guy. Yeah, I think so. Design a new ventilator in 10 days. He's making 15,000 for the pandemic fight. This is what I like. Private people making things that if we really want to use this in this kind of economy, use that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is the story we're going to end on because it's pretty fucking great. Hang on. Give me a second. And if it pops up, I might pop it. The video is gonna pop up a video and it's auto plays like casino is whack. Here's a headline for you guys. A man allegedly teaching his dog to drive was arrested after leading troopers on a high-speed chase. If it's not Florida, I'll be blown away. The suspect's car was towed after the crash. Lakewood, Washington. Okay. A man arrested Sunday after leading troopers on a high-speed chase with his dog sitting in the driver's seat. The man from Lakewood, Washington hit two cars on separate occasions and failed to stop both times. Well, the dog was driving, so he was driving very erratically. The dog was driving. Oh boy. The suspect was driving absolutely recklessly and a pursuit ensued at 109 miles an hour. She said one of the troopers attempted to corner the suspect's car, looked inside, and realized a pit bull was sitting in the driver's seat while the suspect steered. Oh, okay. So he had the pit bull. God damn, bro. Was he drunk? Or just stupid? He doesn't say. Hold up. All right, there you go. That's the story. That's the story we're gonna end with. God damn. Not Lakewood, Washington, bro. All right. Last few. I'm gonna go through the rest of the comments, guys, and then I'm gonna go. Liquor stores are actually essential. Can't deal with detoxing alcoholics in the hospitals. Well, hopefully the U.S. goes back to normal by June. They just put up my girl Alexa Grasso is fighting at Fight Night Austin. Oh yeah, you're supposed to go. Aren't you gonna go to that? Did you see Connor's tweet about guys pulling out more than his dick? He pulls his dick out or something like that. Yeah, he's tweeted that out a few times. I'm telling you. He's tweeted out a bunch of times. Dyson vacuums are the shit. Well worth the money. They changed abortion pills rules here to help free up GPS for corona stuff. There you go. Dyson invented those fans with no blades. Oh yeah, that's true. I'll adopt that dog when the guy gets in jail, right? I love pit bulls, man. I take him. All right. That's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are the shit. I enjoy the fuck like just hanging out with you guys. If we could just have the same group every fucking week, that'd be dope. Shout out to ELC, Liam. Thanks for hanging out, dude. MMA Gods, Daniel. I probably talk to you fucking the whole week. I talk to Daniel almost every day on chat anyway, or on Messenger. So, yeah, MMA Gods, Brando, Davey, fucking Raider. Hopefully, look, man, I hope all y'all safe. Otis, hope every single one of you guys stay safe. Everyone stay healthy, safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, so the only way we're gonna get through this is together. We're not gonna be able to fucking we're not gonna be able to we're not gonna survive without each other. That's just how it is in this world. So, all right, you guys are the shit. Catch you guys on Wednesday for Keyboard Warriors, and hopefully the rest of the week. Hopefully sometime later this week we can do another SHP with myself, Fred, and Jeremiah. Talk about more about this shit. So, all right, Daniel, appreciate it, man. All right, y'all have a good night. Good night, Wilshire.